6 years. That's how long Prince Harry has been asking the UK government for one simple thing: a proper risk assessment. Not special treatment, not royal perks, just an evidence based security review like any other high risk individual. And guess what? It's finally happening. And the timing, in my opinion, is very, very telling. So when Harry and Meghan stepped back in 2020, the government immediately removed his automatic security, even though he was born into the threat matrix, raised in it, and still sits in the line of succession. Harry kept saying, "My risk hasn't changed, only my role has." And that's true, because extremists, stalkers, and international threats do not magically disappear because you move countries. And for 6 years, his requests were dismissed. But suddenly, now that we are in 2025, the Home Office agrees and they move fast. You don't need to be a genius to see the pattern. So let's be honest. Everyone in the royal watching world knows that King Charles had to greenlight any reconsideration of Harry's status. And the fact that it's happening now, out of nowhere, people are reading hard between the lines. Because whether a certain palace likes it or not, King Charles is not well. He's cancelling engagements. His workload is shrinking. The palace is vague. And the UK media has been quietly preparing the public for the idea that the king's condition is more serious than it was originally presented. And if King Charles is facing the inevitable, it makes perfect sense that he would try to settle certain things while he still can, just like his mother settled things with her favorite son. But we're not going to go into that. And we know that the one thing that the other brother would never allow for Harry is having proper protection. So we know the other brother, according to newspapers, he wants to take everything of Harry and Meghan, including the very air that they breathe. But I digress. So you can say what you want, but I feel that Charles has always known one truth. Harry is his son. Harry was born into a lifelong threat environment. And Harry is a target, regardless of titles, roles, or geography. And the other brother, he's been blocking it from day one. And he benefits politically if Harry stays vulnerable. But the king, he feels that this might be one of his final acts of responsibility, because whether we like it or not, we know the king we have, he has an ego, and he would want people to at least say something nice about him when he goes, just like people were saying lovely things about his mother. Yes, I said that. And then there's the other layer. Just weeks after Harry and his father started communicating again, after years of distance, after Harry flew in to see him post-diagnosis, suddenly the government agrees to revisit the security decision. 6 years of saying no suddenly becomes a yes. Please. Even the quietest observers, like myself, are raising eyebrows. Now let's speak plainly. Let's be honest. We know that the other brother cannot carry the monarchy. He just can't. He can't, because he's not charismatic, he's not inspiring, he's not consistent, he barely does work. He does his photo ops and then disappears for another 3-4 weeks. He prefers to WhatsApp. And we know that globally, he doesn't carry much goodwill. That is the honest truth. That was why Harry was the one being sent all over the world instead of the other brother, because their last tour flopped massively. His last prize given award, again, flopped massively. And the palaces, they're very much aware. They know this. And the difference is with Harry, people actually like him. He connects, he shows emotion, genuine, real emotion. He does the work. And he has international credibility that others can only dream of. So, yes, they want Harry closer, or at least they want Harry adjacent to the throne. They want him accessible. They want the global PR machine that naturally follows him. Excuse me, excuse my cold. But Meghan, this is where things get a little bit tricky because the attacks on Meghan have not slowed down. Not from the media, not from the rota rats, and not from the online sewer system that is surrounding the monarchy. They want Harry's value, but they don't want Meghan's presence. And the dual narrative is very obvious. So right now, Harry's security team is directly working with the UK Home Office, the counterterrorism advisors, the risk analysis specialists, and the intelligence and threat monitoring units. A full assessment is now underway, and we would expect results within about a month or so. And it took us 6 years to finally get here. 6 years of legal challenges, risk concerns, targeted threats, hostility, and political games. And suddenly, the king nudges the wheel and the whole system shifts. Make of that what you will. So it just goes to show that Harry and Meghan were right all along. If the royal family want things done, they will get it done. You know, but all that blocking and stifling, I don't even understand. That family, oof, it's something else. But anyway, yes, I'm so happy that Harry is finally getting the review that he deserved. The timing, the motives, the family politics shows that this is all bigger than security. This is succession energy. This is end of era energy. This is the monarchy trying to stabilize itself before the next chapter. And whether anyone admits it or not, Harry and Meghan are central to their survival. Again, another one that's going to rumble on and on and on and on. Please let me know your thoughts and your feelings in the comments. And my name's Elizabeth. I'm the author of The Luxpreneur. Please click the link in my bio for your copy. And for more insights like these, please like, share, comment, and follow me.